Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another RAMP Promotions, The Real Deal podcast show. Oh, yeah. And it's going to be a packed show tonight. So welcome, everyone, wherever you're watching from. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. And I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome tonight because we have a live call-in tonight. So get ready, guys. So I'm going to open the phone lines in a short while. I'm going to put it on screen so you can call in live to the show. All right. So it's going to be a big, big deal tonight. So what are we talking about? The Jamaica general elections. You know, as I said in my previous podcast, that I'm not happy with the fact that 3 debates went on, and there's 5 parties registered to, in this election, and 3 were not represented at all 3 debates. And I think that's a they were disenfranchised. Why weren't they allowed to show, give their perspective, their agenda, and so on? I'm not sure what happened there, but tell me in the comment section, guys. And we'll put your comments on screen. Be respectful. If you don't, then I have to block you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. Keep this family-friendly show alive. We're in the penultimate time of to the election. So we're on the final stretch. So this is the time you got to think carefully who you want to lead the country. As I said in previous podcasts, there have been a lot of blame to go around, a lot of corruption on both sides that's been thrown around. That's a given. But one thing is for sure, as I said before to each and every one, I said the winds of change have engaged the sails of victory. Is the wind strong enough to avoid the shores of defeat? I said, you, the voters, are the wind that will carry one of the sails to victory and the others to the shore of defeat on election day. We're going to be watching and coming to you live periodically over election day, and after election day, we're going to do a full analysis of the election itself. So we have a packed week this week, guys. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. Okay, let me cool it off here. So as usual in true NARAM style, you know how we have to do it. We have to start off with a couple of jokes, right? Yeah, we have to start, we gotta lighten up the thing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna move into a couple of jokes, guys. And the first one, I'm warning you, and this is, do not try this with the police in Jamaica. I'm warning you. This is a joke. Do not try this with the police in Jamaica. Here we go.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
At airport,
We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
Him saying can't take another ticket. Don't try it at home. Him just speed. Well, if the police do not try it at home, guys, you just take the ticket. You know what I mean? If you did something wrong, or you can go and challenge the ticket in court if you think you were there was no justification for that ticket. But let's have our second joke, and in true Naram fashion, here we go.
Hi,
Cousin Day, my name is Blake. I'm just wondering how you're doing, Mr. Great. Good. It's so wonderful to hear you're doing great. But did you know you win $1 million today? Oh. And a lot of sweepstakes. But hear me out, this is all you get paid. What? Listen to me, your check is on the way. What? But you gotta pay your fees, that okay? Yes. Everybody a chop now. Me make union lock down. Custom, bust down. Flip in the new, then drop down. Say, chop, chop, chop now. Can't stop me, won't cut, not now. Not, 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 no. No, no, not, 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 no. Are you now able to pay the fee? Yes. Okay, this is what I want you to do for me. What? Did you say there's a Western Union down the street? Yes. Okay, I need for you to send us the money. How much? It's just a little small fee, 35,000 US, but today you send 3.
It's all a joke. Goodness gracious me. I'm telling you, this election season it's fun to watch it because there's no violence in the street. There's no shooting, fighting, and all that good stuff. It's all party. You know what I mean? In Jamaica way, and I love to see that. However, there's a serious matter that needs to be dealt with on Wednesday, September 3rd. And I'm telling you guys, your vote counts. You get what I'm saying? Your vote counts. So let's jump in to talk about, oh, by the way, Crazy Mondays is today. At Mel's Place in New Forest District, it's going on right now. I tell you. Yeah, Crazy Mondays is going on right now at Mel's Bar at Ian's Lawn in New Forest. And it's a great place to be if you want to cool off after all the campaigning, whether you're JLP, PNP, just go on down there and have a great time. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. So you have Fire Jav and DJ Deshaun to please your musical ear. Yeah. Big things are going. Oh, yeah. Also, I want to pick up a brother who returned home to Jamaica and he's in time to vote. He started his business also. He's a professional tile installer, and he does a lot more things in construction. He's had many years here in the United States working on multi-million-dollar properties and installing a lot of stuff. And you see these beautiful properties in Florida, all around the country. He's worked on a lot of them. So he's it's called Jacker's Tile and Marble Creations, and he's from St. Elizabeth. Goodness gracious me. So you can contact him on his number 876-230-63. Is that 6318? So look at the numbers on your screen, and you can check him out. I can guarantee I've seen his work. I've been selling real estate for many years, and also I was also a mortgage broker. So both in Florida and Virginia. So I've seen a lot of his work, and I'm telling you, it's first class. Jamaica has just gained someone who can teach the trade. He's a great person for anyone, especially those in the diaspora, to touch base with him. He's honest, he does good work, and he is on time. I tell you, big up the Jacker. He is highly efficient, guys. Check that number. You won't regret it. The work you'll get, trust me, it's first world. You know what I mean? So you know how things are down there, and he's there now. He has all his tools and equipment that he needs to get the job done in an efficient way and a professional way. Big up to Jacka again. Welcome back home, brother. So we had Kayla Martin lined up and also Coach Jody tonight, but guess what? No. Power cut down a come up a whole day. We can't understand that. An election on Wednesday. So, you know, we have to ask the Prime Minister, what they must sabotage you or something. I don't know. I don't know. Power cut whole day in a come up I don't understand that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to reschedule with Kayla. You know, remember Kayla? Kayla went to the Dominican Republic on that gymnastic tournament, and they won a lot of prizes. The whole team were placed third in the out of 30 countries, and these were youngsters. I was wondering, why was it that you know, Minister Olivia Bobsey Grange did not roll out the red carpet for them at the airport? They represented Jamaica. So I was thinking, you know, these youngsters would have been either when they were going out, they were given a parade or something, or when they were coming in, you'd roll out the red carpet to welcome them back in because they represented the entire country of Jamaica. So you can understand. Why wasn't that done? Let's talk about that another time because we're going to get into Jamaican politics right now. So before I open the phone line, guys, I'm gonna announce it after I talk about a couple of videos here. I know it's late, and I started late. I apologize for that. Technical difficulties, and also trying to get a hold of Kayla and Coach Jody. Coach Jody is teaching a class, and also Kayla they have power cut, so it's not going to happen tonight. So I apologize for the late start, and I had to reboot my computer as well just to get back on track because you know these things are. So I apologize. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. The comment section is open. Be respectful, and also share, and share. This is the call-in segment. So get ready for the number. We're going to post that number very, very shortly because we're going to need you, ladies and gentlemen, to tell us how you feel. You know what I mean? So here we go. Let's start with a couple of stuff from the debate, just to stir things up a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stir it up. Let's start here with let's see. Let's start with Mark Golding. Here we go. Let's bring him on stage here and hear what he has to say right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't hesitate to acknowledge dual citizenship. I was born in Jamaica. I had a British father, and I inherited British citizenship by descent from him. And that's lawful under the laws of Jamaica. And indeed, parliamentarians in Jamaica are permitted to be dual nationals. I therefore didn't consider it to be something which was problematic. However, when it was raised last year and politicized, I decided I want to know what the Jamaican people felt about it, because I thought really my response ought to be driven by them. We did an internal poll. It showed that a majority thought I should renounce, and so I did. And I renounced my British citizenship in August last year.
So that kind of got rid of that elephant in the room. So let's talk about his let's see again. Let me share this, and I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to tease you up for a little bit. So here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Figure this one out. We're going to bring it on the screen right now because this was a big moment in the debate. Here we go.
First of all, I think the Prime Minister repeated innuendo or direct attack, which has been leveled by his party on my nationality. And, you know, I just wanted to just make it absolutely clear that I am indeed born here as a Jamaican. Here is my birth certificate, and it shows I was born at the University Hospital on July 19th, 1965. It's right here. I hope your cabinet can pick it up. And I have a copy for you, Prime Minister, right here. And I wish you could provide me with a copy of your certification, but of course you can't do so.
Okay, so that was a big moment in the debate. And let's check out the closing arguments, because I do think that Prime Minister Andrew Holness was the stronger of the two in closing. So let's share that right now for you to, to get you back in the swing of things while we talk about the issues of this election. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring that up in a couple of seconds. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm missing that video. Okay. I am missing that video. And it's not here. Hold on a second. Where is that video? Okay, so I got it. I got it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back to it. Here we go. And bring it on screen so we can be reminded of the closing arguments after the third debate. All right, so here we go.
Closing statements. Now, based on the earlier coin toss, Mr. Mark Golding of the PNP will go first.
The general election next week, Wednesday, presents a historic opportunity for the people of Jamaica. After 13 and a half years of belt tightening and austerity, we are finally in a situation where the debt to GDP ratio has achieved, or is on the cusp of achieving, the 60%, which was written into the fiscal rules by Portia Simpson Miller. That means that the fiscal rules and prudent economic management can change gear and look at how we can grow the economy and build a society with a better quality of life for all. We see some serious issues that need to be addressed. 700,000 Jamaicans or thereabouts live on public lands where they've built their homes, but they don't have titles. The colonial era law set the period as 60 years of occupation before they can get ownership. We are going to reduce that to 25 years. We're going to give them titles. And that is going to unlock over $1 trillion of wealth, which is now sealed up and quarantined in the old colonial era law that is still on the books. That is why also we're increasing the threshold to 3.5 million. So working families who are struggling to make ends meet can get a little break so they can live a better life. It's why we're going to be removing the tax from the overtime pay of workers earning up to $6 million so they can make it easier in life as well. And when I govern the country as Prime Minister to serve you, I will ensure that accountability and transparency are at the center of what we do, and any hanky-panky, any violation of the public trust will be met with the full force of the law with no protection from me. And that is a huge difference between the government I will lead and the government of Andrew Holness. That is why I'm asking you, on Election Day, next Wednesday, vote for the People's National Party. Put your X beside the head. Time come for a better life.
We now invite Dr. Andrew Holness of the JLP to go ahead with your closing statement.
The administration that I lead on your behalf has cut the debt in half. We have created 280,000 new jobs, brought in 85,000 persons into the labor force. We have tripled the minimum wage. We have cut murders by 55% over the last 3 years. You have had no new taxes to worry about. This administration has taken on the previously thought of impossible to solve problems and we have solved them. We are an administration of performance. In our next term, our pensioners who have worked so hard will get a break. Those earning $6 million or below will pay no income tax. We will give a new income tax rate, which will be graduated, which will see everyone paying lower taxes. You will see 60,000 more houses being brought on the market, with 15% of them dedicated to young people. We will give incentives to developers to build houses for young people. You will see a new transportation system for rural school children coming into being. You will see more work being done on reducing electricity. Our government is a government of performance. This election is about a clear choice: promise or performance. That's what it is. You have to make a decision. Who can deliver? It is this administration that has taken on the difficult problems, and we have delivered for you. I ask you on election day to vote for what is best for Jamaica. Vote for a government that performs. Vote for the Jamaica Labour Party.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Closing arguments. So, do you want more of the same, or do you want change? That's for you to decide. We're going to open the phone lines in a couple of seconds. But as I said before in my previous podcast, since 1962, Jamaica has been declining. And we have seen that decline pushing Jamaica in some serious debt. Our debt to GDP was extremely high. It has been coming down through successive government, not just one government. Do your research. It hasn't been one government who has brought it, has caused it to come down, but successive governments. However, I'm saying the poor people, while the debt has been the poor are suffering, feeling the brunt. That's my opinion. I've seen it in the streets. I've seen it in the supermarket where the prices are high. And now children are going back to school. The tax fare high. Everything high. However, there's a rush to cut ribbons after 9 years and make promises. Why weren't those things gradually brought into place prior to this election? The opposition is untested, but he makes a sound argument. But it's untested. So do you want more of the same, or do you want change? It's up to you. On September 3rd, I'm going to open the phone line now, guys. And here we go. I'm going to put up the numbers right now. And let's take this off the stage. Yeah, there you go. So you can call. They're both WhatsApp numbers. So if you're in the United States, 347-819-1982. If you're in Jamaica, 658-205-2859. Or you can use WhatsApp on both numbers. So they're ready to go right now. So 30, the most is 20 seconds for your point. And if you're being disrespectful, I'll cut you off right there and then. All right. So this is about the general elections, what your thoughts are. How do you feel right now about all the parties that are vying for your votes on September 3rd? Come tomorrow, it's a lull in the campaign. I think they have to have 24 hours break before the election, so that there's no campaigning tomorrow, so things are going to settle down so you can think carefully. There's a lot of things being thrusted at you right now to say, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, we're promising you this, we're promising you that. However, ladies and gentlemen, you know how that works. You know how politician works. They're after your vote. How do you feel at this point in time, since you've been waiting for 9 years? Did the current administration do what they're supposed to do or achieve the goal, or did they miss the mark? Tell me. It would appear as if they were slow coming out of the gate. Hence why there's a rush at this point in time to hand out a lot of stuff. Why some of these things I heard talking about his agenda, and I wish he had done that earlier. So did the opposition, because they came out late with their agenda as well. They both were late. Was that a strategy it's like playing a game of chess? You don't want to show your hand to the next opponent or to your opponent. I believe it should have been transparent that you laid out long before and clear, covering all bases, doing proper research, and not rush at the end to roll out a few things and then cover your ass that it's going to be phased over a few years. You know how that works. Don't get a house and car, but so we have to work on it, and for the next 5 years before you can get the answer. Don't get 5 years down the road. Yeah. Like, you say, Mama, I got married to you, but I have to go and do the do until 5 years down the road. You understand me? Next election reach and you're still there in the same place, because look at it, ladies and gentlemen. The cost of living is so high in Jamaica, it's unbelievable. You are sending your children to school and to now decide between food and school fee. You're deciding, you're weighing the balance, between the rent and school fee, school uniform, books, and all them things. There's tax fear. Farmers are having it hard, and they're not getting a break. But there's a lot of promises. Who do you want to vote for? Who do you trust to take your future into their hands? Tell me in the comment section. You can call in live and talk about it too. There are the numbers. If you're calling from Jamaica, you can use 658-205-2859. It's also a WhatsApp number. And if you're in the United States, you can use 347-819-1982. It's also a WhatsApp number. We're going to keep the phone lines open for another 20 minutes. You have 15 to 20 seconds to complete your statement. And if it's something that's meaningful and it's going in the, it's going in the right direction, we may allow you some more time. But for right now, I'm saying, how do you feel when you see both parties are going at it and making all these promises? One has been there for 9 years. So I believe, in my opinion, that there should not be any promises. Things done, promises made before the last election, and it should be promises kept. A lot of things that he's promising should have been molded into the 9 years, because it's 2 terms. That's 9 years, guys. You get what I'm saying? So did he do a good job? Or do you think Mark Golden is going to do a better job? That's a choice you have to make. Are you comfortable with what they're saying to you right now? And Mark, there's 3 other parties that have not been represented. Why? Were they locked out? Why were some of these JDF and police members of the JCF told to they move their voting precinct at the last minute? What kind of shenanigans is that? Did all of them vote? Hudlin Peter, good night. Let's bring it up here. Hudlin Peter, good night, brother Jamaican. We're teach to turn back plan that would help us land lease and training youth at New Forest. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know the thing. So big up to Hudlin Peter. Big up every time. Respect. Hudlin makes a valid point. This was back in Prime Minister Michael Manley days. He had a lot of good plans, but I think he had a lot of bad people around him. You know what I mean? So it was never a good thing that happened, that brought the country down. It was sad. It was a sad moment in our country because we could have been far, far ahead with his, he had a great plan. Some people will disagree. I understand. But I lived through it, so I know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep the phone lines open for another 15 minutes. And let's put the phone number back up here. If you're calling from Jamaica, you can call either WhatsApp or straight at 658-205-2859 and voice your opinion. And also, if you're calling from the United States, Canada, or in this region, then you can call 1-347-819-1982, and both numbers are also WhatsApp capable. So you can call in on WhatsApp on both numbers. Let me check to make sure they're working. All right, there you go. They're working. So tonight is a penultimate night. Tonight before the eve of the general elections in Jamaica. What a beautiful thing. The journey has been long and hard and well fought. You have the incumbent, that's Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He's making some promises in the end here. He's rushing at the end. But do you have time enough to absorb that, or is he a little bit too late? Is it? Is he a little bit too late? We don't know. But election day we'll know. We have the opposition, Mark Golden, making a lot of promises too. He's laid out his manifesto. Was that a little bit too late too? We don't know. Election day will tell you, but I can tell you this. What I see is that the winds of change have engaged the sails of victory? Is the wind strong enough to avoid the shores of defeat? We don't know. But come election day, we're going to know. You get what I'm saying? And on Thursday, we're going to analyze the whole thing. And I'm going to break down this statement that you see on your screen on Thursday. Guaranteed. All right? As I said, you, the voters, are the wind that will carry one of the sails to victory and the others to the shores of defeat on election day, September 3rd. That's Wednesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are going to be open for another 12 minutes. If you want to call in, you want to send in a comment, please do. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. And welcome back to RAMP Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. And this is PIP Monday. We're talking about Jamaica's general election day, September 3rd. If you want to voice your opinion, you can call in on WhatsApp, or you can call straight on any of these numbers right on your screen. All right. So check it out. Also, do remember, it is also Crazy Monday at Mel's. It's at Mel's Bar in New Forest District in Manchester. Big up to Mel. Big up every time. It's one of those spots where on a Monday night it's crazy, but let's get back to the Jamaica general election. I like the festivity, don't you? The peace. You know, people are voicing their opinions, and they are very passionate about it. But there's no fumble doubles going on. I like that. You know, Jamaica has matured and found that there's a better way instead of tearing down your fellow citizens. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. And one party is going to win. One is going to win. I guarantee you. But who do you want to win? What do you think? Your vote counts. So go out and vote for your party. Go out and vote. Do your civil duty. Turn out and vote, whether it be JLP, PNP, JPP, UIC, or independent. Just go out and vote. When they tally the numbers, then you will know at the end of the night who's the winner. One has to win. Somebody has to lead the country, right? Somebody has to lead the country. No matter what your opinions are, one is going to win. So all you have to do is get up, go out there, and vote. Vote, guys. Go out and vote. You have your own opinion. I'm not here to sway you. I'm not going to say vote for this one, vote for that one, vote for that one. No. My opinion is mine. I know who I would vote for and who I want to lead the country. But that's my opinion. That's my business. You get what I'm saying? That's my, so therefore, your opinion counts. You can go out there, exercise your right, vote, and then they'll count the numbers at the end of the night. Right? So that's a beautiful thing. One thing I would like to see from the next administration, whosoever that leader is, look after the poor people. Them from 1962 until now, poor people are suffering on election time. You come around, I promise something. You know how hard it is at Jamaica right now. It's tough, and all this beautiful talk without action. You gotta stimulate the growth from the grassroots. That's where the stimulation should be. Stimulate growth down there. Help the poor people, them man. Give them good road and clinic and all, and let them can get them medication at a reasonable price. Get them food at a reasonable price. School fee enough is so wicked. And what they call it, if you bury me little dead. Me under pressure, me I open my little shop and can't open till daylight. But yet still never pay the taxes. Never pay the rent. Why me can't close at the time when me want? Because me have to hustle. You understand me? There's enough from 1962 till now. The police force should have big, so they can patrol the whole area and with enough men and women. Keep the people them safe. Take with the guns them off the street. Factories should have been built, help out the people them. Processing plants for the farmers to alleviate waste. Tons and tons of food have been wasted since 1962 because we cannot process it, package it, and export it. Skill training should be paramount from the moment a child enters school. Learn a skill. From the moment you enter school, learn a skill. Education should not be so expensive. From 1962, we are talking about it. 1962, instead of gain independence. Did we? How do you feel? The phone lines are gonna shut down in a couple of minutes. Seem like the gone on a bed, man. You get what I'm saying? So, ladies, let's see. Okay, it's very late. It's 12:03 here, and it's also what 11:03 in Jamaica right now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. You're an hour behind, or did the clocks change? They not change yet. However, we're going to go into some community news and events shortly. Since we are not getting anyone to get on the line, I'm going to put the numbers up here again. We can keep the lines open for a little bit longer, guys, but we have to shut them down if no one's coming on. So if you want to call in live and voice your opinion respectfully, call in to the show on any of these numbers in front of you on the screen. That's 1658 205 2859. It's also a WhatsApp number. That's if you're calling from Jamaica, you can call it straight or just go WhatsApp. Also, if you're in the United States, Canada, or anywhere in this region, you can call 1347 819 1982. All right? So we're going to keep the lines open for a few more minutes. Remember, you can also comment. But remember to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment. You can send your comments in if you don't want to be heard on the air, and we'll respond to your comments right here. So check it out, guys. I'm going to keep the phone lines open for a few more minutes. So let's take a break, a couple seconds break, and let's keep that number up there. And I'll see you on the flip side. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we get ready to close out the politics segment, goodness gracious me, there were no takers for the phone lines, so we'll hit that another day. It's a late Monday, so we do understand that. So we'll keep on riding along and say to you this. Remember, on September 3rd, think carefully. Vote wisely. Do your research. Do your research, ladies and gentlemen. Do your research. Vote wisely. It's either you're going to vote for more of the same or you're going to vote for change. That's what it boils down to. Because the poor people are still feeling the brunt. So, the choice is yours. We're going to close out this segment, the political segment, and we're going to go into some community news. And if you remember, young Rakesh that passed away, his memorial is on September 28th, 2025. The family, he left behind a wife and kids, many kids, need your support. It's a memorial on September 28th at Well Road District in New Forest. Go there and show your support. I urge you, I ask you, I implore you to go there and show your support. It's hard to lose a breadwinner in your family, but we don't control life, we don't control death. So big up to the family, condolences to the family. Show your support on September 28th, 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Also, as you know, Crazy Mondays is going on right now. Our girl Mel is there in New Forest. Crazy Mondays is always a place to unwind with great people, great atmosphere, great DJs, great food. It's a safe venue. I've been there many, many times. I gotta say hats off to Mel and her father Eon at Eon's Lawn there. They do a wonderful job. It's amazing, the vibe that is there. So go on down there. You still have some time. So big up to Mel every time. We also have a thing called Gallus Anthem. DJ Keno, he just lost his mother. Bless her soul, that's Chrissy Boo. She was buried over the weekend. Great lady. Well known. Her life cut short. But DJ Keno is carrying that torch alive and well. It's still lit. Big up to him. And he has his birthday party called Gallus Anthem. It's a street dance edition. Friday, September 26, 2025, Wayne's Bar in Bentown, Comapen. It's going to be one of the biggest parties you will ever see in the South. Guaranteed. You got star level Lethal Steen, DJ Sean, and also the Gemini song. That's right here. Yeah, read it so good. But you're gonna have a host of DJs because DJ Keno is one of the biggest, baddest DJs in the South Central of Jamaica right now. you won't be disappointed. It's going to be a statement on September 26th. I guarantee you. It's going to be a statement, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Don't miss it. Also, you have an event in Junction City. It's going to be October 26th. It's by Impact Events. And I say impact is always make an impact. His parties their parties are always loaded, and it's affordable, full of vibes, and it has something for everybody. It's one of those parties you can't miss right there in Junction City. Check it out. It's called Book It. The Paint the City. October 26, 2025. Big up to Impact Events. You think large. So, ladies and gentlemen, on December 6th, we have a big event that you gotta go. Now, the event is large. It's big. It happens every year. Happens every year, guys. And it's going to happen in Prospect this year. Normally it's in Sierra District, but it was moved to Prospect District, I think, a year ago on its last show. This event is by a lady who is well known, well respected, and her parties are overloaded. You've got some VIPs that turn up and turn up. Oh yeah, big things. Muma Sketel will say, big up yourself. This is gonna be a big event on December 6th, 2025. At Time Is Now Car Wash in Prospect District in Manchester. December 6th, guys. That thing is going to turn up off the chain. Nothing not normal. You're going to have Tic-Tac Sound and DJ Splendid. Moments get to the thing large. Big up yourself. We got a couple of brothers who hail from South Central Jamaica. South Central is better Manchester, right on the border. You have a youth called Otis from the old school. Randy the policeman. The Rump Tea crew. Big things over one. When we say it no normal, it no normal. It not go normal. You see, this party is gonna be in Turnatop, Manchester. Well, them party you call the link up thing, a Christmas vibes. I have the Rump Tea crew and the Rump Days crew and all the different rum crew. This going overlook a Christmas Boxing Day thing. December 26th, Mango Tree Bar, Turnatop in Manchester. It not go normal. Trust me, this is a party to be. That one here. No, it not go normal. Trust me, tell you. We're gonna big up my nephew Asher D. He's in England at the moment. He has a radio show called Traffic Jam Show on Passion Radio UK. I think he's rolling that out. They're putting on the final touches, polishing down the sign, and they will be on the air next month, or this month, sorry, in a couple of weeks. So they're dusting down everything, polishing it up, so it's all shiny and bright, and then break it out on Fridays at 6 to 8 p.m. UK time. Big up yourself and have you, Asher D. And if you're in the South Central of Jamaica, I gotta big up my girl, Misha, the Right Spot Bar in Sear District, Manchester. Big up to that daughter that she really, really support everybody. You know, should we? I don't know. I don't know. But she's a fun person and a fun person to be around. She's real as they come. Big up yourself, Misha. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to that time of the night. We're coming to that time of the night. You know how it goes. Are you still at Crazy Monday? We have a few more to go, and then we're going to close the show. You understand me? Do you remember Top Rock? Icon place in the South. Big up to Top Rock every time. Yeah. Brethren, Villains, have the machine shop, auto parts shop. If I go on with things. You understand me? Check out his place called Top Rock. You won't be disappointed. Big up to Top Rock and the Top Rock management and family every time. Yeah. Got man. You remember Bo's Fish Spot? Another one of my brethren, you know. Yeah. Bo's on my brethren. Bo's Fish Stop. You remember the oval? The cricket oval? I know it looked nice. You need to check it out. Yeah, man. It looked good, man. And improve it. Clean up the thing. Yeah, the thing looked up and out. Yeah, yeah. Hats off to him. Congratulations. And you remember he's got the Fish Stop restaurant next door, right? Oh yeah. Bose is doing things. The whole entire family are making waves every time. It's a big up to Sir Bose. You understand me? And if you don't know, I'm gonna put the number up here. Now you can call and reserve your spot. The numbers are there, ladies and gentlemen. 876-886-7320, 876-909-1459. Bo's Fish Stop is a place you can go and never be disappointed. Just like Villains, their friends, who are we have friends? Brethren. You know what I mean? So you can enjoy yourself in a clean, cool, secure atmosphere. Goodness gracious me. Yeah. Big up to Bowls. And the Bowls over. Remember, I'm going to tell you, check it out. We have a brethren. He's from Dragonport. Call him Skinny. Yeah, have a little thing. I know he's going through some issues with his daughter. And he need a strength. Yeah, I need that strength. So I want you to give him a strength. You understand me? Yeah, man. He's skinny as strength. He has a bingo party on September 14th. And it's going to be at Shakara's Place, Shiloh Street, Top Prospect on September 14th. Give me that strength. Give him a strength. Good youth. Top chef too. You get what I'm saying? Check out that bingo party because it's a friends link up thing. Big up yourself, Skinny. Your thing loud. Big up to Skinny. September 14th. Check him out at Shakara's Place, Shiloh Street, Top Prospect. In Normal, it's at $50 per book. Yeah, that's better than that. Prize money big. Yeah, got some. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you're in the South Central of Jamaica, you remember my place? Yeah, man, it's open. Check it out. It's called the Mystic Inn. You remember the Mystic Inn? Oh, you want to remind me? Yeah. Go on Google Maps, type the name in, and it will take you right there. That's the Mystic Inn, guys. You can find us on Google Maps. It's a great place to hang out, especially with your family. It's secure, cool, and clean. Great atmosphere. Prices are moderate. Affordable. So check out the Mystic Inn. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. Oh yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Wherever you're from. And I see a comment in the comment section. It says Sammy, Hawaii. All right. Big up to Sammy. Welcome at the end of the show. Okay. So we're going to talk more about that, Sammy. You need to give me a call or send me a message. You know what I mean? A lot more about this. The numbers are down below, Sammy. See, grab the number right now. Give me a call, send me a WhatsApp. You know what to do. Give me some more information on this so I can talk about it. All right? So big up yourself, Sammy, and welcome to the show. We're going to close the show, though. See you at the next one. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. We're going to cover the elections right up to the day of Election Day and after the day to summarize the election. It was great to be here with you, and it was great to have you. We say God bless you. And always remember to pray when you're going out, pray when you're coming in. And always remember, God is in control. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, as we look to close this show. All right, here we go. RAMP Promotions is at you.